So a friend of mine's birthday is coming up, and I was trying to determine what to make for him. This is one of those conundrums we often face. What do you make or buy for someone who has everything? And by everything, I mean the dude has a full-blown racing simulator in his office. So we know he's working hard, and he's not totally racing 24 hours of Le Mans on his Xbox. But whatever. I decided to make him a Maltese Falcon. If you're not familiar with the Maltese Falcon, it was a movie from 1941. Um, it was about some stuff, and at the end of the day, there was a Maltese Falcon. Why do I have an interest in it? Well, like many makers out there, I've watched Adam Savage, and he was obsessed with it. I did a little research and found out that not only was it pretty cool and one of the most expensive movie props in history, it was also featured in the prequels of Star Wars. Maybe not quite exactly what we see here, but a version of it or a stylized version of it was found in Palpatine's office. There's some stuff out there on the internet, of course. I looked for a picture, couldn't find it, so I gave up. Anyway, this is a standard 3D print. I found this model on Thingiverse. It has some cavities in it, of which I filled with lead weights to give the product. Who am I kidding? Give this thing some weight. I put it in the bead blaster because it's easier than sanding. And here, after a nice coat of black paint, I realized that all my print lines and all the seams were still showing. So I had to do some hand sanding and add a little spot putty to it. Spot putty is just like Bondo. It's like pre-mixed. Try to use it lightly. Here you can see I use my finger, and I'm just trying to basically sculpt with this. The more you put on, the more you got to sand. It's like mudding drywall. I hate mudding drywall. Did I ever tell you how much I hate mudding drywall, or specifically sanding it? I'm terrible at it. I can sculpt things. I can do ceramic pottery, but when it comes to making a seam on a wall disappear in drywall, I can't do it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, this Falcon thing. So I added some spot putty after I painted it, wanted it dry, and again, just trying to make it look better. The whole theme of this was it needed to look so good that my buddy's wife would let him put it out in the regular part of the house and not be cordoned off into his office. Seriously, he has a racing simulator in his office. Who does that? So after I got that done, of course I lost all the footage of me sanding it. After I got that done, I added the black paint again, and then I hit it with some anodized bronze and then some flat chestnut. See that? Slow mo. That's awesome. There you go. Looks pretty good. Now, one of the pictures I found of the Maltese Falcon, there's lots of different versions there, and I don't know what the real one is. If you want to get into full-on nerddom, you can look that up. We won't spend too much time there, but I wanted this to look old, and one of the pictures I found had a lot of scratches, and it looked like it was maybe cast out of bronze. I think Adam Savage had one cast out of bronze. At the end of the day, I didn't want this to look brand new. I didn't want it to look like every one you can find on Etsy. So I added the typical, as my friend Jeremy calls it, gnarly rocketing it. Apparently that's a verb now. I weathered it, added some oxidation and even some watermarks there. And then it was just using some of this gilding paint and a dry brush technique. Try to think about wherever it has been touched or has been touched over the years and make this look like perhaps it came out of a yard sale or an estate sale or something like that. So hopefully I pulled it off. I had a lot of fun. Obviously you can see here, because as long as this is going, the dry brushing was quite fun, but hopefully we pulled it off. This is something that Jeremy's wife will allow in the regular house and be something they can talk about. And Jeremy will know he was able to get a Star Wars prop in the middle of the house. There you go. It turned out pretty good. This one's a lot brighter than the one I made for myself, and by brighter I mean there's more brass on there. I really like it. It looks pretty cool. If you like this, I'll put some more links to some pretty popular videos I've made in the past in the description below. I've got more videos coming soon. Hope you like He-Man and Disney and other random nerd stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.